Hi guys, so I will continue with the second part of cloud computing. So make sure you keep watching until the end of this first subchapter.
Hi everyone, so this will be the second part of the video that relates with the chapter 6 cloud computing. So we already discussed the definition of cloud computing and the models of cloud computing in the previous video. So I will continue with the type of cloud computing. The first type will be public cloud. This cloud computing is available for free or for a fee to general public. Normally, this cloud will provide on a network for public use. Customers have no control over the location of this infrastructure. In fact, it is based on a shared cost model for all the users or in the form of a licensing policy such as pay per user. This cloud is very perfect for organizations with growing and fluctuating demands. Next type of cloud is private cloud. This private cloud is developed and dedicated to the single organization. It offers greater control over security as compared to public cloud. The data is backed up by a firewall and internally and can be hosted internally or externally. This cloud is perfect for any organizations that have high security requirements, high management demands, and availability requirements. The next type of cloud is hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a combination of both public and private cloud, but each can remain as separate entities. The internal or external providers can provide any resources to this hybrid cloud. It is ideal for its scalability, flexibility, and security. It is a perfect example of this scenario will be that of an organization who uses the private cloud to secure their data and interacts with its customer using the public cloud. Now let's proceed to the benefits of cloud computing. I differentiate the benefits of cloud computing into three different major areas, which are flexibility, efficiency, and strategic value. Now, let's discuss on the first area of benefits in cloud computing, which is flexibility. Now, under flexibility offers scalability, storage options, control choices, tool selection, and security features. For scalability, cloud infrastructure scales on demand to support fluctuating workloads. Next, the users of cloud computing can choose either to use public, private, or hybrid storage offerings, which depend on the security needs and other considerations. Organizations also can determine their level of control with as-a-service options. This includes software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service, as we discussed in the model area before. Next, users can select from a menu of pre-built tools and features to build a solution that fits their specific needs. Lastly, under security features, the virtual private cloud, encryption, and API is the keys which help to keep data secure. Next, let's discuss on the efficiency of cloud computing. I segregate them into accessibility, speed to market, data security, savings on equipment, and pay structure. First, accessibility. Cloud-based applications and data are accessible from virtually any internet-connected device. Next, developing in the cloud enables users to get their applications to market quickly. Next, under data security, hardware failures do not result in data loss because of network backups. Under savings on equipment, cloud computing uses remote resources, saving organizations the cost of servers and other equipment. Under pay structure, cloud computing able to offer a utility pay structure, which means users only pay for the resources they use. Now, let's proceed to the third area under benefits of cloud computing, which is strategic value. I break them into four areas, which are streamlined work, regular updates, collaboration, and competitive edge. First, streamlined work. Cloud service providers manage underlying infrastructure, enabling organizations to focus on application development and other priorities. 2. Regular updates. Service providers regularly update offerings to give users the most up-to-date technology. 3. Collaborations. Worldwide access means teams can collaborate from widespread locations. And in fact, organizations can move more nimbly than competitors who must devote IT resources to managing their infrastructure. So these are the 3 areas of benefits of cloud computing. Now, let's move to the challenges of cloud computing. So I already identified 6 challenges that faced by cloud computing, which are cost, service provider reliability, downtime, password security, data privacy, and vendor lock-in. First, cost. Cloud computing itself is affordable, but tuning the platform according to the company's needs can be expensive. Furthermore, the expense of transferring the data to public clouds can prove to be a problem for short-lived and small-scale projects. Companies can save some money on system maintenance, management, and acquisitions, but they also have to invest in additional bandwidth, and the absence of a routine control in an infinitely scalable computing platform can increase the cost. 2. Service provider reliability. The capacity and capability of a technical service provider are as important as price. The service provider must be available when you need them. The main concern should be the service provider's sustainability and reputation. Make sure you comprehend the techniques via which a provider observes its services and defends dependability claims. 3. Downtime. Downtime is a significant shortcoming of cloud technology. No seller can promise a platform that is free of possible downtime. Cloud technology makes small companies reliant on their connectivity, so companies with an untrustworthy internet connection probably want to think twice before adopting cloud computing. 4. Password security. Industrious password supervision plays a vital role in cloud security. However, the more people you have accessing your cloud account, the less secure it is. Anybody aware of your passwords will be able to access the information you store there. Businesses should employ multi-factor authentication and make sure the passwords are protected and altered regularly, particularly when staff members leave. Access rights related to password and usernames should only be allocated to those who require them. Challenges number 5 will be data privacy. Sensitive and personal information that is kept in the cloud should be defined as being for internal use only, not to be shared with third parties. Businesses must have plans to securely and efficiently manage the data they gather. The final challenges will be vendor lock-in. Entering a cloud computing agreement is easier than leaving it. Vendor lock-in happens when altering providers is either excessively expensive or just not possible. It could be that the service is not standard or that there is no viable vendor substitute. It comes down to buyer carefulness. Guarantee the services you involve are typical and transportable to other providers, and above all, understand the requirements. Cloud computing is a good solution for many businesses, but it's important to know what you are getting into. Having plans to address these 6 prominent challenges first will help ensure a successful experience. So that's all for our discussion on cloud computing. So these are the references that I use in order to develop my notes. So you can refer to this link and the books for better explanation. So that's all for my explanation and lecture on topic 2. See you again. Bye.